All right. So someone recommended Blueprints, and I do remember like in the past hearing about it and how it's good and so on. I don't know what it's about. I see that it says roguelite, puzzle, etc. But I'm looking forward to what this will be. 'Cause it sounds pretty cool. Can't wait to embarrass myself. I don't give a fuck, obviously, but I'd like to see how I fare. I'm not the best at these types of things, but I'm not awful at the same time. All right, let's see what's up. I'm guessing it's story driven to some extent. Doggo Bomb is very familiar. I might just have when I was researching.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
They won. All right. I have no clue what we will encounter. Dude, I'm actually nervous. 50? What do you mean? Do I have limited amount of steps? Each time you enter a room, you will lose one footstep. When you no longer have any footsteps, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequests. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Okay, so you can only use stuff from inside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove as an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning, not rely on the success of the previous day. That's the roguelite aspect of it. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond my particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all of my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access blueprint menu by pressing tab. Yeah, but where did we get the hint of this? So I don't know if I leave it, if it will end the day, so I'm not gonna do that. What's what are the keybinds? There's no keybinds. Why does it feel like I'm like it feels a little sluggish in the movement? Queen aces. Left hand queen, right hand aces. That's 835, right? All right. This let's go with this. Select their room to draft. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footsteps. Plot the 2 items hallway. What should we go for initially? I don't know what to expect, so I should just go in. Let's just go into the closet. Just want to see what the items are like. Second item is an emerald. Is that it? Did they say 2 items and it's like no, actually, there's no crouching. Picture of I don't know what they're called and I don't know what they're called in any language actually. I was about to say in English. So how does it reset? Did I explore the entire room? I think so. Yeah. Okay. You get a key here. A den with a gem. Spare room. Let's check what this is. This is for like prices and shit? Or like, oh, sorry, it's like tape for boxes. Now the question is, are we able to go back? Storeroom. See, the thing is, I could just like end up losing, like, because you can't really progress in these things. So you kind of have to be careful with those. Parlor. There's a puzzle here. Okay. So you can always go back. This is his grandfather. I have a wind up. Component of a parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with old hams this past Thursday. The old hams. But I'm sorry, didn't he die in March? Or maybe the message was recorded in March. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh my memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. And I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. You know, I have a notepad here. I'll pull it out just in case. I remember reading a review. There was like someone playing with their partner. I think I read it on stream. It was really cute. So why not? We'll take notes. Always your friend, M. Rory. At least I think that's a maybe Lowry. I don't remember cursive. So there will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least by the way. So it can be all three. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. There are only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. Okay, so you have one with true statements, one with false statements. Sorry. At least. And one has a prize. The box is the black. This box is the black box. This box is the blue box. The box that claims to be black has the gems. It says claims. Doesn't mean it is the black box, but again, multiple could be lying, multiple could be truthful. This box is the blue box. This is lying. Or maybe the false statements. Are the false statements written outside? I'm sorry. So these are on the outside. Again, at least doesn't mean anything. At least they mean that there's no zero. So there's one of each. So there's one that's truthful, one that is lying, and one that has the prize. Oh, but the one with the prize could be truthful or false. The box that claims to be black has the gems. This box is the blue box. This is a lie. This is also a lie. So this has to be truthful, no? Yeah. I mean, maybe I was overthinking it, but I still I understood the then. So this has two different paths. I don't know what this resource is yet. Corridor is always left unlocked. I was pressing exit. So it's moving. There's a picture of a lock. It's also moving. The time on this is 1:30. Time on this is keeping count of real time is weird. Red gem. Let's get 10 footsteps, I guess. Toilet bat. Car keys. Sinclair. Oh, I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson. Whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got that to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Darts and billiard. KL? Don't know if that's right. Hoping your health improves shortly. There's no date on this. There's a little doggo. Basketball. Folded clothes. That's it. There's nothing here that I'm missing, right? As far as I can tell, there isn't. There's a pawn on the door. Didn't say what key for. Music box. A match. A rook. It asks me how many fucking books there are. I will eat shit. Food for sale. I have to remember that we are going in this type of layout. Whoever that person is, that's maybe the grandmother. Oh, food provides that. Another rook. Another pawn. I forgot what these are called. They have like a Japanese name. Greetings from Reddington. Uh-oh. Ran into a wall here. Another pawn. Another key. Just random ass fucking paintings left and right. Wonder if there are actually random. Alright, I need to be careful here. These directions. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay, I understand. So this is basically re-rolling our options. Another pawn. Again, I don't know if this is relevant or not. I just want to keep track of that shit. These drawings, I am not gonna touch. That's a little bit too much for me. But then again, I just don't know what to expect yet. Since I'm running in blinds. that a fucking chef? That's 5, right? Any items? Let's take this. Can't go because we have the parlor here. I just wanted to see what would happen if a door would unlock. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Well, it's unfortunate because that's the only thing we have. I can't redraw. That's unlucky. Is there anything that I need to focus on here? There's like some key here. Yeah, but what are our hints? There a shadow cast here? I think it's irrelevant, probably. I don't know what to do about this. Does the mirror show anything? I actually don't know. That's me. Blue memos true, red momos lie. We did see a breaker room. This is a lie. Interesting. 10 years ago. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Abson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Alright, I'm down to 0 keys. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. I found 2 apples so far. Uh oh. Give me keys. Safe code 9083. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. This is a lie. Greenhouse. Please check in any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or hearings. Knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. king, no? Is that a king or a queen? Oh, you lose them if you retrace your steps. That's important to know. So the spare room that we passed by didn't really change anything. I passed by. No, I fucked up. One of them is 8. Yeah, I'm locked out. Yeah, I'm have to gonna call it quits here. Just someone screeching outside, and it coincided with me fucking going to the tunnel. That was spooky. That child was yelling her ass off. At least I think that was not in the game. I could be fucking lying. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely think the yelling is outside. Yeah, it became kind of fucking like screeching it here in a madhouse. Where's the fucking car, by the way? Hold up. I'll do one more run. Is there a limit? This all looks the same. All right, I'm gonna go from here. Let's go parlor. We have another box one. Give me the wind up. You are in the parlor. That's correct. This box is empty. The blue box is true. Easy. Is it the same note? Should I go straight forward since we are on the edge? Or on the far right? She's also my politics. Hmm. We could sacrifice this path for that, but I think we go with this. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Again, the first number is 8. I think so. With, without. I don't know what this is. These are like dunes, no? Sand dunes? Sand. Sand dunes. Or just sand. Is that what they want? Because you really can't really draw sand. So you're basically saying sand S? Is that our hint? S? Got a letter? What do you... Oh, because... Do we have any keys? We don't. Most unfortunate. We can't really operate this game. What do you have for me here? No. What does the toilet give us? Ten. I'm being selective with what I'm fucking picking from pictures, to be fair. I don't think that's... You know... Can I take a shower? I'm sleeping outside. We need keys. ASAP. chapel, a drawing room. Let's go into the chapel. Drawing room. I haven't seen courtyard yet. We've been in this room before. All the mirrors are broken. See? One, two, like all of them. Broken or removed, I mean, I guess synonymous. Not really synonymous, I mean like equivalent in this situation. We passed through one of those before. Since this is here. Locksmith. We don't have any gems. This would lock us out. We do need a key. I think we take this. Now, this is a room that we have not been in before, I'm pretty sure. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal will prove to be an individual tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. I agree, actually. I think tomorrow we'll reset from the beginning. And we'll go at it noting everything down. I think that'll be like a good idea. Pretty good. Oh, we need gems. Or you know what? We don't reset. Are the numbers still the same? 5, 2, 3, 6. 5, 2, 3, 6, 4, 1. And we have a 7 there. Does it start with 7 or does it end with 7? The philosophical question that I don't have an answer or can ponder at the moment. Locked. That's very unfortunate. Thank God for that. Are these only in white? I haven't paid attention to that yet. Maybe the number of drawings will be relevant at some point. Oh yeah, thank you. I needed my pockets to be emptied out. +1 what? I'm interested. The fixed stars, constellations. How long is this book? I just wanted to see how far they'll take it. North Star, +1 gold. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice, +3 steps. Diamondus Miner, +1 gem. Oh, this is depending on how many ones we find. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. +3 steps, +1 gem. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Apples are extra delicious today. +1 key. This is how many? 11. Oh? No, it might actually just be You know, I'm like being an idiot. I know. But I already committed, you know? Sometimes you have to commit to idiocy because at least it's action, you know? But luckily, we just figured out that that is the dumbest shit I've ever said in my life. Go fast. Can I jump off? No, I have to be. This game doesn't let you break the rules. Today is only 1 star. Any chess pieces? As far as I know, this is done. But now there's another thing that has come to pass, which is there are multiple planet thingies. I don't know what you call them. Like miniature globes in the rooms. Yeah, of course, of course. Rob me blind, you piece of shit. Day 20 and 21. I'm just writing down shit until we figure out what the fuck we are actually supposed to care about. Then Thought it was a drawing for a fucking second. Excuse me. Excuse me. What is the point of this wall, by the way? Close it in the winter? This would lock us out. Is there nothing of relevance for us in here? Did I just lock myself out? I actually don't remember MCCX. One of them is like 100 or 1000 millennia, century, etc. I don't remember the denotation. See, the thing is, we're fucked. GG's. By rank, they mean all right. Very interesting game. See, I still don't know what I'm doing, so it is not easy. But I'm very intrigued. And it's kind of a nice change of pace from Hades 2. I think doing this and that is pretty nice. I think I'll have to like some days lean in on the other. It depends on what I need to do. But very intriguing. I'm very intrigued. I want to know what happens. I want to see how I progress. I want to see if any of the notes, a whole ass page that I took, will matter. Anyway, peace out. Bye bye.